potatoes.
So this is going to be your step up from maybe potato fries or McDonald's fries, is sweet potato fries. And then you can do this version of this recipe using potatoes, but it's your step up from French fries using an air fryer. Now, what are they going to do if they don't have an air fryer, Mom?
They just use an oven. I made these for you when you were little in my regular oven. I've even made these with a normal toaster oven. You don't even need a real oven to make them. You can do this in any kind of oven. And I like the air fryer. It's a new addition to our lives, but it's absolutely not necessary. So basically, I'm just cutting the potatoes in the size that we like them. Some people like their potato wedges really thick, some like them really thin, and a lot of it also depends on how much time you have. So I'm going to put them in this bowl when they're cut. And I'm going to try to make them all the same size, because if you make some that are really small, like this one's kind of small compared to this one might burn before this one gets cooked. So ideally, and Penelope actually bought me this like little chopper thing that makes everything even, and I lost it, which I'm really sorry about.
We're on like the 10th video, and we still can't find it.
We still can't find it. But like, I'm really, if you might have one of those cool gimmicks at your house, not gimmicks, but one of those cool slicers at your house. And if you do, like, that would be so awesome, because it helps you to get everything the same size. Right now, we're just kind of eyeballing it, and there will be some pieces that are softer than others. And that's a really important thing to note about the texture and taste of these sweet potato fries, or these sweet potato baked wedges, however you want to call it, roasted sweet potatoes, basically. It's going to be the texture. We want them to be soft and have like a little bit of crisp on them. So I've preheated the oven to 420 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a little high, but it's on the air fry mode. So we're just going to chop these up. Thanks for your help, Penelope. I just hope you don't, like, hurt yourself with your elbow.
Oh yeah, I could knock over a glass. I could kill someone. You never know.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
That's kind of silly. That's kind of very silly. What?
I'm just kidding.
Okay, because I'm not following you on that last one.
I know.
Doesn't make any sense to my little brain.
Because there's a jar and it's like big and it's full and it's intense.
How you doing over there? Everything okay? Can we find some ways to manage your stress over there?
I don't have any stress.
Oh, really? Because it sounds like you're really stressed out.
I'm not stressed out at all.
We're making a lot of sweet potato fries. Like, who's going to eat all of these?
The men in our house?
Oh my gosh.
We're going to feed our men, and our men are going to eat
this beautiful bowl of goodness. Now, I'm a huge fan of foods this color. This color orange signifies that this food has phytonutrients in it. It is rich in phytonutrients, especially beta-carotene, which is so, so good for our eyes and our eye health. These are great for your children. Penelope, you used to love these. You would eat so many. I mean, honestly, when I have guests in the house, I cannot keep these. Like, there's never any leftovers for these sweet potato wedges, ever. You want to be sure that you're buying sweet potatoes that are nice and fresh, they're firm to the touch, and I'm going to season them up a little bit like, I don't know, Cajun, you could say. I don't know what you'd call it. I just chose these spices, and you can choose your own. Honestly, you can just add oil and salt and bake them. You're good to go. You don't need anything else. You can even add a little bit of water and salt and bake them if you don't want to use oil. Good to go. You don't need any more spices. Oops, that's not going to work. There we go. I like them a little spicy, so I'm going to add a little bit of chipotle for that smoky, spicy flavor. And then I'm going to add a little bit of oregano. This is fresh oregano flowers from our garden. So good. That'll crisp up nicely. This is some from Trader Joe's, umami. Also a little bit of spice in there. That'll be good. And we've got chili powder. This is not spicy, but it's very flavorful. And then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic salt, because I just love it. This has gotten a little bit funky. So let me just...
Also use a knife.
We could, yeah.
Right next to you.
Yeah, it's a good point. I live by the ocean, so things kind of get moist here. Not kind of, they definitely do. A little dash of salt. And then what I love to use lately, so I just use a lot less, is spray oil.
But not on me. You love spraying me with stuff.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
You could add a little bit of lemon juice too if you wanted to add less oil and have it still stick, because I'm really only using the oil here so that it sticks. See, I protected that time.
Thank you.
I wasn't trying to get you dirty.
You never know, honestly.
It would be fun to have a food fight sometime, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was thinking about throwing a sweet potato at you.
I kind of want to throw a sweet potato at you.
I kind of like love my dress today too much.
You look so pretty in that dress. Doesn't she look amazing? I love that dress. Yeah.
do too.
Yeah. So basically, we're just going to get these all coated. We want to make sure each and every one has enough spice on it. We want to share the spice evenly. And then we're just going to spread them out in a single layer.
And I'm going to let her have dirty hands today.
And you're just going to sip on your tea. Oh, I love it. Good for you. All right. So we've got this nice and even.
Notice how they're not layered, and none of them. They're all spread out. Because if you
could
layer them, what happens?
Oh, they don't cook evenly. They don't bake evenly. Oh, that one's layered.
And that one's layered too.
Oh yeah.
There you
So
go.
I mean, it's fine. It'll still work if they're layered, but ideally you want to. Oops. No, we need to put them on a different level. I mean.
Oh, here, use this.
Thank you. Dirty hands, wrong layer. Okay, take this one out or put it lower. This is the air fryer basket. You just put this on a baking sheet if that's what you have at home. You could even use something like this and just put parchment paper down. Like, you really don't need fancy stuff to make baked sweet potato wedges. So we will check back in with you when these are done. We're just gonna leave them there and go do something else. Smell it?
I can.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Oh, they look perfect.
So how do you know they're
Yum.
ready? We know they're ready because they're like soft to the touch.
And they smell really good too.
They really
That
do. They need to
helps.
cool off for a sec.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
Okay. They're quite warm. Such goodness. You can also make a dip. Sometimes we like to make a dip, like a pine nut cream, but that's definitely rich in calories. But dips are fun to have with this. Sometimes you sprinkle it with a little bit of lemon juice, sometimes a little bit of sea salt. This is a great way to accompany those mashed cauliflower that we made earlier today. That's an awesome thing. I also like to add like a vegan protein to that, like tempeh, for example, or I don't know, what else do you like to add with your sweet potatoes? I like to have these actually ready to go for salads.
Salad. I was going to say salad.
Yeah, so like I'll do my colossal salad mix, like 64-ounce glass containers, and then I'll add these in side containers to go with it, and then I'll top my big colossal bowls with the sweet potatoes and the dressing and all the goodies. So these are extremely versatile. They travel well, they reheat well. I've never tried to freeze them because they just don't last in our house. All right, I'm gonna try one. Are you not
I'm
gonna try
not,
one?
but you will.
Because you're not doing oil. Okay. So good. Oh, and by the way, ladies, if you're aging like I am, these are very, very good for our aging process. They contain phytoestrogens, and I guess I'm going to continue eating these. That help us to balance our hormones naturally. So these are a great way to give yourself the light-filled nutrients called phytonutrients that plants contain, the fiber that helps to reinforce our gut microbiome, that helps to reset our taste buds and fortify our mood. So do you love sweet potatoes as much as I do, or is it just a me thing?
I love sweet potatoes.
I know, it's such a versatile food. So we want to show you a lot of fun ways to enjoy sweet potatoes. Remember? We toasted them and then we made them like the bread with avocado toast. I mean, the options are literally endless and the health is so abundant. So for your kids, for your loved ones, for parties, for events, for all kinds of things, sweet potatoes could be on the menu. Now, if I eat them too much, like if my portion is like this much sweet potatoes with like this much greens, it's not a weight loss food for me anymore. So it's more like a small portion with a lot of vegetables. And when I find it really feeds my weight loss goals is when it's in that proportion. So definitely consider portion size with sweet potatoes because filling up on them may not get you the results that you're looking for if you're in a weight loss mode versus a weight maintenance mode.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll make me gain weight. I don't find that happens, but yeah. We'll be giving you lots of ideas on how to prepare, enjoy, and make sweet potatoes.